This is interesting. I think I'm about to fight the same guy I just fought as Chuck Liddell against Vitor Belfort. And he took me down 22 times, I think it was. I mean, it was working. Again, my thing with the game is it's kind of stupid that those things work over and over again like they do, but you know, it is what it is. So alright, we're going to go into fight number 2 in quick match. Wasn't able to get into the online mode. I don't know if it's down, if they're having some issues with it, or if it's just kind of glitch when I try to get in. So decided to jump into a quick match here, unranked game. Funny thing is, it might actually be against the exact same guy I'm fighting. I was Chuck Liddell, he took Vitor Belfort. He took me down 15 or 22 times. Wound up winning a 30-27 decision. Don't know why Chuck wasn't able to take him down, but but it might be the same guy, so I should probably look for him to do this the whole time, just try to take me down. So I'm going to have to look to do something to him here. One thing I mentioned earlier is I'm using these Turtle Beach headphones for the first time, and the sound's a little bit different than I'm used to, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm not hearing the thump that I thought I would. On my punches, sometimes I'm thinking I'm landing something good and I'm not, and just not working out real good. Like, again, I think this is the same guy that I was fighting before that just kept taking me down with Vitor. You know, it's kind of doing the same thing. He doesn't do a whole lot when he gets you down. He just keeps taking you down just to point you out. It's just, and why my guy won't fucking, I don't understand why he's blocking it. Obviously, I'm just not very good at it. This is one thing I'm noticing a lot too with guys is the stamina on here isn't really good, so guys can just kind of spam shots and just kind of charge forward. So it gets kind of old. I don't have to watch their stamina as much. So there you go again. I don't know why I can't stop these takedowns. I keep trying to hold R2. Cover it up. So, alright. I'll take him down and see what I can do against him. Maybe I can. Get on top here and see what I can do. So I got a little bit of work in there. Kind of made him pay a little bit for taking me down, which is kind of the idea. Dan Cormier seems really slow to me right now. Not only does he not only take stupid Vitor Belfort, stop his takedowns, but he's swinging like he's 80 years old in there. Really, really slow. So I'll give him a little ride. So I figure, fight fire with fire. They're going to keep taking you down. You can't defend it. Then, you know, strike first. So maybe the last couple takedowns, was able to bounce back a little bit there. So we'll see how we go here as we move on. Obviously, I'm going to have to get better at defending these takedowns because I keep getting taken down over and over again. It's not going to help. But the funny thing is I've done pretty well in the championship match. I haven't fought a lot of guys that just want to spam the takedown, so it hasn't been a big deal for me. So we'll get back up here and then we'll do the same thing to him. So one thing that is kind of interesting, I don't know if I like it or don't like it. I know on the last UFC the big thing was, you know, people could take you down, transition real quick, tap you out, or pound you down, and now it seems real easy to get up. So again, my real strategy here is just to counter punch and kind of, you know, counteract somebody that's being super aggressive, catch them when they're tired, hopefully put them down. But Vitor's definitely faster than I am. Ugh. And I got caught there trying to go for a takedown, and I guess kind of got rocked, and my guy wouldn't respond at all, so that kind of sucks. So tonight's not the best night of UFC gaming for Majesty 95. So we'll get in and see if we go against somebody other than Vitor Belfort tonight. That's 2 times, possibly the same guy. So maybe we'll run one more, and then it might be all she wrote for UFC tonight, because it's certainly no fun just getting taken down over and over again and losing. All right, we'll go one more quick match here and see if we can get somebody other than Vitor Belfort to fight. I fought him with Chuck Liddell and Daniel Cormier now, and both losses. Second one obviously was a knockout. First one was just a 30-27 decision. I think it was the same guy that picked him both times, so I didn't pay attention to his username the first time, so I'm not 100% sure, but kind of looked like it might have been. And here he is again, the same guy. So there's apparently me and Rob, King of Games, is the only guy, are the only guys that are playing tonight online. So it's kind of weird. So again, this might be a short UFC night if we can't get somebody else to play, because that guy's just going to keep taking me down and I can't figure out how to stop it. So again, if you have any suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments. I'll give it a second here and see if Big Rob can get in and get somebody else or more his caliber. Apparently the takedown game and the aggression game is not going to work for me. So give that a minute here and kind of give it a chance to reboot. Hopefully there's more than just me and him on tonight. It's kind of weird that you go in and play 3 matches in a row and it's all against the same guy. I don't know if that's if that says anything good about this game right now. I mean, I think the game's good, but there can't be a whole lot of people playing it if the same 2 people keep fighting each other. There it says 1,500 people are fighting. Well, there's 1,500 people fighting. Why am I fighting the same guy? And alright, we got a different guy here. Skills Sniper. Alright, let's see what he's got. Oh, he's gonna bring a little GSP. Okay, so we know the guy here. He's generally one of those guys that just wants to play with the best guy so he can win. And he's probably going to try to take me down over and over. As we've seen, that's kind of my my weak spot. So that's what we got here. You know what? I'm going to go with Robbie Lawler and see if I can knock out GSP out. Clean his clock. So, you know, considering I'm having a tough time with takedowns and I'm getting pounded by him tonight, a little nervous fighting GSP. Obviously, he's a takedown guy, so hopefully this guy likes GSP's kickboxing a little bit more, and I'll have a little bit of a shot. Either that or I'll have to figure out takedown defense real quick. So if you're following along, if you're on Twitch, go ahead and leave some comments. Tell me how bad I suck. Any tips you got for me or anything like that? Feel free to follow me on Twitter at RealMajesty95. Keep you updated on when I get on and play, different things that are going on, some of the different things that I do. I do want to post a review of UFC sometime soon. I wanted to play into the championship mode a little bit more and kind of get an idea of how that all is. I've gone like 20 fights in career mode, but I haven't gone. I just got the blue belt. I went 6-0 as a white belt, and I just got the blue belt. So I have an idea of how it is. I just want to kind of see how it progresses before I do too much here. Now we're getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully it's not my connection. Mine's generally pretty good, but you never really know. I haven't had a whole lot of lag issues on UFC so far. That's if you ever fight me, just be prepared. That's my favorite combo: a left hook to the body and a right cross. It's my favorite combo in combat sports. So just be prepared to counter that, and you'll be okay. I also like the head kick. So okay, does he just? I always laugh when I see this. He wiping blood off his forehead, or is he like, yeah, come on, fight? Is he kind of taunting me? I don't think GSP really wants to get into a slugfest with Robbie Lawler. Kind of looks like he does. I don't know if that's super smart strategy on his part, but we'll let him think that it is at least. There's my rip to the body. Head. Now I'm going to try to rip into the body and go with a head kick. Well, I went the wrong way, but we'll take the spamming leg kick there. And now I'm going to... Oh, well... See, there I tried to go for the power, and the power takedown, he kicked me in my face. So maybe that's my problem. I just need to kick people in the face over and over again, and I'll stuff their takedowns. So this guy is just super wearing himself out with GSP. So we'll take him down a little bit. We'll see if he's any good on the ground. Man, Robbie's not any good. I was trying to transition there, and he wasn't doing anything. So as we try to rip to the body with the right. Didn't work. This guy's just spamming punches. And this actually, I kind of like fighting guys like this. I mean, they're not super hard. You just let them keep coming in, block them, counter. Block them, counter. And then by the time you counter, they're generally tired, so you can get a decent shot off on them. I also found out, too, like, normally I just hit the right trigger, the block. But if I know they're spamming, like this, and you can parry him, you're going to land a lot harder shot. And I knocked out my buddy doing that earlier, and he didn't really know what to think of that. So that's one thing I'm trying to do a little bit more of, too. Since my first two fights takedowns are working so well, I decided, why don't I try to do it and see if I can steal me around here. So, productive round, I think. First round, although it looks like Robbie's got a little cut under his eye, so hopefully GSP looks equally worse for the wear. This guy's, he's aggressive, he's coming forward, throwing punches and bunches. Really my strategy is just going to stay here, wait for him to get, he's kind of like fighting the computer on career mode, is he's going to throw punches and bunches, 4 or 5 punches in a row, and then just counter him. He's just super aggressive, which is great for me because I'm a counter puncher, and so this is a strategy that I like to fight against. There, he figured out how to shut it down. There we go. Like that. I know he's a little bit stunned. I was trying to go to the body, but he wasn't doing anything. Now he's just trying to run because he knows he's hurt. There, mix it up again, rip to the body with the right, and then go back. GSP's getting, he's eating a lot of toes. I like that little front kick right. Ooh, man, I heard that. I'm eating some feet here, so I gotta get out of this corner. Let him wear himself out here with all these power punches. Do a little Anderson Silva kick to the face there. There we go. What's up? So, I mean, that was effective. Knocked him down with the body shot. You know, letting him wear himself out, ripping to the body. I love ripping to the body. Definitely, it's kind of a little, maybe too effective. Kind of like it was in the last UFC, which is funny since they're both made by different developers. But they might have done a little bit too much. Made it a little too easy to rip to the body. But this guy's defense of his head is not real good. And now we're only about halfway through or a little over halfway through the second round, and he's already getting desperate. Now he's done. So finally, bounce back a little bit from my two takedown defeat fests before bounce back, get a little bit going there with Robbie Lawler, and just put heel the nose on GSP a couple times in a row and get him out of there. So maybe I'll go ahead and stay on since that one kind of turned around and I got a different guy than the first two times. Might go a couple more here. Didn't start out fighting really well earlier today, so I don't want to jump into championship mode and find somebody that's going to take me down. Surprisingly, he only tried to take me down once or twice, and that's a lot of blood coming out there. I was at GameStop before this game came out. I was with my girlfriend, and she was watching me play it. I was testing it out, and I think it was Junior Dos Santos against Mark Hunt or something. I was just beating him down, and there's blood everywhere, and she was like, "Ew, that's gross. I gotta get away from here. I can't watch it." So I think that's a kudos to EA that you can make grown women think that it's gross and move away. So jump back in here. Hopefully it's not that same guy again. Not that I didn't like beating up GSP, but would like somebody that's not just a spam artist. I played a guy last night, and he was it last night or 2 nights ago? He was Dominic Cruz, and I was Conor McGregor, I think. But he was super good at like cutting off angles. Like every time I would move, he would cut down the angles. And I mean, we got in a great battle. I wound up winning a split decision on him, which I actually thought I was going to lose. But I mean, that was a fantastic fight. And stuff like that is like stuff that's fun. I actually got him to join. I'll go with BJ Penn against Frankie. Actually got him. He's going to join our online league. If any of you guys are on PS3 and want to join our online league, we're going to set that up. You can go to px1sports.com, go down to the league pages, look for UFC Throwdown, and put your PSN name in there, log in, sign up, and we'll get rolling with that here. Hopefully pretty soon we get everybody in and going. So again, you can follow me on Real Majesty 95 on Twitter, at Real Majesty 95, px1sports.com, and also if you're watching on Twitch TV/Majesty 95, feel free to put some comments in. Let us know what you think. Tell me what you think about my skills. They suck. I need improvement. It's okay. I've heard them all before, and they're probably all accurate. So, see what we can do here. I'm not crazy about BJ Penn, but he matches up well with Frankie Edgar, so I thought it would be fun. One thing I mentioned earlier is I'm testing out this Turtle Beach headset, and the volume's not really loud, and it's kind of punchy, not like bassy, like when I'm hearing big thuds, it's kind of punchy, so it's kind of throwing me off when I'm fighting. And Frankie's coming out throwing a lot here fast. Now those little, when he kind of dodges to the side, I haven't figured out really how to do that yet. But that looks a lot like Frankie Edgar when he does that. They must have done that specifically for him. This guy's pretty good at dodging kicks. So, you know, generally my first, I mean, kind of like a real fight, my first few minutes of the fight, I'm really just trying to feel them out, see what they're doing, see where the holes are. Generally, I'm a counter striker. I like to counter strike. I like to, I mean, because a lot of guys on here are super aggressive, and you know, I just want to kind of wait him out, let him be super aggressive. Like the last guy, he was going to come in, throw 5-6 punches in a row, let him get tired, pick him apart, be patient, and you know, eventually it's going to pay off for you. So this guy's just, I feel like I'm fighting Michael Jackson here. He's just kind of breakdancing around the ring here. So be done with that. We'll hop in the mount. And since BJ's popular, I'm not super worried about Frankie putting anything on me here. Just keep going back to mount. Since he's not trying to get up, he's just trying to transition. I'm just gonna keep landing some punches. Now he's gonna reverse me, so usually just try to keep landing some punches and let's see what he's gonna do here. Let's get out of this. He's decent with his transitions. You know, he moved back what he needed to do. So he kind of knows what's going on. As I mentioned in the last fight, it is kind of easy on this game to get back up and transition. I mean, there's not a whole lot of risk on the ground if you have a half-butt idea of what you're doing. Now he's starting to get a little aggressive, which I don't mind at all. Let's play into his aggression and keep him. Play this game for a little bit here and see if I can maybe. I was gonna see if I could maybe set up a hard triangle or something there with BJ. I'm sure he's adept at it. I haven't really figured out what I'm supposed to be doing when I'm trying submissions. I think they're fun, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing at them. So I know how to get out of. I haven't really figured out how to hook them in yet. So that's one other thing I have to try. Especially when I fight somebody, use somebody like BJ, you want to try to, you want to be able to throw up some submissions on him, so, or with him. So, first round, again, the guy was kind of super aggressive early on. You know, well, kind of in the middle after he was starting to feel me out, but not super great on the ground. I think if I can get him down, I can control him. I don't really like taking guys down and just keeping them down there, but I don't like fighting guys that are just going to wade in and are either super aggressive or just kind of dance around the ring the whole time, which is what this guy's doing right now. Kind of waited between going super aggressive and doing this dancing. So, but we'll let him, you know, keep doing this. Leg kicks is another thing that I think are a little overpowered in this game. It's a little bit easy to land them, but the good thing is they'll beat up your leg. But I was playing my buddy either, and I was just like spamming leg kicks because I just wanted to try to break his leg. And for 5 rounds, that's all I did, and I still didn't knock him out from a leg kick. So I think they're easy to land, like this guy's doing here. So I'm just gonna keep kicking him in the face. So that's kind of easy to land in that scenario. Leg kicks are a little bit easy. Oh shit! Come on, DJ, come on. There we go. Take it for a ride. Nope, get out of it. Oh, there I go. So now my blocks are working. Maybe I should have tried BJ against Vitor in the first 2 fights. That'd have been interesting. So. It's funny, like the last few nights I haven't been able to get enough of fighting on here because I've actually had some pretty good fights, some like strategy and whatnot, but tonight just getting kind of dodos that, I mean, they're not horrible. I'm not going to say they're completely spam artists, but there's just not a whole lot of strategy going on. Probably 10-year-old kids that are just playing that really long fight, so it is what it is. There we go. Take that. I'm not really worried about Frankie's guard considering BJ's a black belt, so I should think I can get out of anything. So we'll just play the ground game, move back and forth, I'll land a couple things. He'll move back. It's funny. I guess he doesn't know how to get up once he gets down, so that's kind of fun. But once he gets on the ground, I can kind of keep him there. We'll just have to play the transition game. I won't be able to keep him unless he flips on me. And I'll be able to get up on him in a second. So I'll get up. He's a little gas. We'll see if we can take advantage of that and then maybe take him down again, since he obviously looks lost while he's down there. Ooh. And that's always the danger of throwing a head kick. You get your leg taken out from under you. So, and again, this guy is, you know, I don't have a problem taking him down and just kind of laying out. He's just going to spam leg kicks on me because he knows they're easy to land. Well, I can do that to you, buddy. You know, that's one thing that kind of makes me laugh about guys on here. They're like, oh, this is so easy. I'm going to keep doing it over and over again. It's like, well, guess what? I can do that too. So you have to diversify your game a little bit there, bro. So, pretty sure I'm up. I'm up so far. I think this is third round. I don't know. I can't keep track of them. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, third round. So I'm pretty sure I'm up the first 2 rounds. Not super concerned about this guy. I'm really not concerned about his power either. I mean, Frankie doesn't have a whole lot of knockdown power, so I'm not really super concerned about getting knocked out. Leg kick does bother me a little bit. It's getting a little bruised. But he's just going to keep spamming punches here. And I'm going to show him that I can do leg kicks too. And then, so, you know, and that's one thing. I mean, it's part of this game in general. Yeah, you don't really like to see a guy that's just, well, you can't stop this. I'm going to do it over and over again. You don't, but at the same time, if you can show that you can stop it, you kind of force him to do something different. As long as it's able to be stopped. So, here we go. Take him down, suplex him, WWE style. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, maybe. I don't know who the WWE guy was super strong. I think BJ Penn, but we'll relate him to that. Oh, yeah? Oh, wow, that was a really nice sweep there. I haven't seen that before, so I'll give him props on that. Right, what are you doing here, buddy? I'm just kind of moving around, not landing a whole lot. Got Frankie super tired. Go right to the body, some jabs there. And we'll go for the right head kick here. There we go. He's just begging to get knocked out. There we go. I think he's done. I think he's done. It's over! So, there you go. You know, find a guy that's super aggressive, you know, wants to spam leg kicks on you, then you spam him back. Tell him you can do it too, make him back out of it, let him wear himself out, you know, spamming his punches and trying to wrestle you on the ground, and let's get a little head kick and make his limbs go stiff. Boom! So I'm 2-2 now on the night. Got the first 2 debacles out of the way and redeeming myself a little bit, so I think I might throw one more here, at least one more, and so we can go to 3-2 on these quick matches. Again, if you're following along, Wood Small 12's in here, in the house. If you're following along, feel free to chat, comment in the chat room. Follow me on Twitter, @RealMajesty95. You can also visit the site, px1sports.com. We have a online league that we're setting up for UFC, so go on there and check it out. And have some fun, you know. Probably get in there, take me down a whole lot, beat me up, and you know, I'll cry like a little baby back to my little hole in the ground. So, you know, let us know what you think, and I'm gonna expand the horizon a little bit, see if maybe a light heavy middleweight guy pops up here. Don't really know who I want to play with. I know I don't like facing Jose Aldo, so hopefully this guy's gonna switch. All right, cool. Whoa, he knows exactly where he's going. So let's see. I thought he was going with GSP. I was like, or BJ Penn. I was like, yeah, Anthony Pettis. Like Anthony Pettis. I really like. I've used Conor McGregor a lot. So kind of comfortable with him. He's not, I mean, he's pretty good. Like his strikes, he's really diverse. He's got a lot of really great strikes, spinning back kicks, heel hooks, jumping knees, and stuff like that. So he's got a really diverse game. It's nice. Anthony Pettis isn't a ground fighter, so I'm not too worried about getting taken down. So this could actually turn out to be a pretty good slugfest. So, notorious Conor McGregor against Showtime. So, big strategy again going in. First minute or two, just kind of feel out the guy, see what he's going to do. If he's going to be a spam artist, he's going to try to take you down. If he's going to be a good opponent and make you think a little bit. One thing I do notice is, one thing I like being about a counter puncher is they come forward like this and. Thought I was going to stop that, but so somebody takes Anthony Pettis, and who is a Taekwondo master, kickboxer, and what do we do early on? Let's get the takedown. So again, I don't want to just keep harping on it, but that's the one thing, my one really gripe so far about this game. It's just so easy to do takedowns. So even though I'm blocking these, my head's still a little red, so obviously he's landing some of them. So, again, that's why I don't really like it, but we're going to do what we can. A spinning back kick by McGregor, again, that's one of those things I like about his striking. It's kind of diverse, a lot of different things going on. I'll just let Pettis kind of wear us down. If I think about it, fancy little cartwheel kick there by Pettis. And again, see there I'm blocking, I'm trying to block the takedown, but he still fights through it. And I don't know why he's trying to go for submission here. It's never tired enough for you to try to take this on me. Oh, did he even get it on me? There we go. Ooh, I was a little scared there. Oh, it was taking so long to get out of that. Usually fight out of it a little bit better, but maybe Anthony is really good at jiu-jitsu. So, okay, we're going to go back to the normal strategy. So, block his strikes, counter strike, pick him apart, let him wear himself out, and dance around the ring, and then, the funny thing is, my buddy I was playing over here earlier today, he was like that. He was like just super aggressive, just go forward, throw punch, 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 punch. And I mean, it was actually fairly effective. So he's going to try to go the rest of the game. So, get back up. That one got out of a little bit easier. Hopefully that's not going to be his MO here. It's just, hey, let's just take him down and keep going after Cormier. But no, I was playing my buddy, and he was like super aggressive, like this, just coming forward, coming forward. And I was trying to counter strike, and sometimes he keep catching me because he just keeps spamming, spamming punch after punch after punch, which, and then they figure out how to do cartwheel kicks and whatnot. And so they just keep doing that again. All right, let's go ahead and be done with that. Oh, I'm taken down at the end of the round. I'm not going to go for a submission right off the bat. I was going to try to land a punch or two, but get the takedown late. Show him who's boss. Yeah, daddy. So it looks like a little colic going on in the back of your head. I'm going to talk to the barber about that. Get that fixed up. So, he's a super aggressive guy. So just try to pick him off here, kind of punch in the second round, and try not to get knocked out or taken down and submitted by Cormier. So, I guess one of the things I'm learning today I've actually between me and my buddy played about 25 fights today here at the house, and then I've done 5 online. Is I definitely I need to work on my takedowns, but then I also got to learn out a better strategy to attack these guys that are like this, that are super spam artists. Although that can work if you parry, you parry their shots that they're gonna. Again, I'm sitting there trying to block it. And trying to block it, and it doesn't block it. It takes it down. And again, not like anything Pettis is GSP or anything, but I'll just do it to him then. I can do it too, brother. Well, I wouldn't be able to do much with it. Alright, so here we go back to the just spam punches until Pettis tires himself out, and then we'll counter. Actually, I feel like I'm playing my buddy, because that was it. Just throw punches until he runs out of gas, and back up, and then try it again. And take that again. So Woody, if you're still on there, why don't you go search out how to shut down these takedowns for me, and show me how to stuff them, because I'm doing what I've read to do, and not really working out too well for me. This is what I kind of like to do, you know, let them go through and tire themselves out, and then you're still got a decent amount of stamina because they've been wearing themselves out, and then come back and counter. So, go back to the same thing, this donkey show here. Horse and pony show. Yeah, that's what I meant, not donkey show. Connor's getting a little tired here. Caught a couple punches here, so we'll back up, let him recharge, let Pettis get tired, and then try to catch him on the return. That wasn't fun. I got a little cocky there and wanted to kind of slug with it. And that's another thing I haven't really figured out yet. My buddy was doing that. He was just throwing a lot of punches. And it's like, no matter who I'm going against, they're worn down. They're just throwing mass punches, 10 punches in a row. Stamina's going down. I try to throw a couple punches. They land one and rock me. Whereas they've been just spamming punches over and over again. So maybe it's one of those things like, I loved this game when I first started. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. Then you get in there and you play it more, kind of like I've done with NCAA football and Madden. And then the more you play it, the more you see the warts, and then you're not as impressed with it anymore. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully I'm just on a run of fighting a bunch of goobers. So again, that's really what I like to do, is just kind of just block, counter. But there we go, a little elbow shot going on there. My head's, this is another thing, like, even though I'm blocking these, I feel like he's still laying in some because my head keeps staying red, so I'm not sure it's the most effective strategy in the world. But parrying those definitely is. So if I need to start working on that. I don't know why I haven't been trying to parry more of them. I mentioned that earlier. You know, if you can parry these punches, you can definitely land some more hard shots. Well, here I'm getting caught. See, and that's one of the frustrations. You try to go for a takedown, they stuff it somehow because they're just jamming the button over and over again, throwing shots. And then you get caught, and you can't block, you can't do anything. So then they just kind of get the tee off on you, which isn't necessarily unrealistic because, you know, if I'm trying to go. But what I don't get is how every time, and maybe Conor McGregor just doesn't have a great shot, but Anthony Pettis isn't a big wrestler either. So how is it so easy for him to take me down early in the fight? Me, he can just run at me, just throw punches nonstop. You know, he gets tired. I try to throw a punch to get a takedown, can't get a takedown, he winds up knocking me out. So I don't know. Some of those things I haven't figured out. Maybe it's just I'm not that good at it yet. Just some of the frustrations that run into after you play a little bit more and more. So Woody says he's working on setting up his Bluetooth. No offense to the black guys out there, but the only people I see nowadays are, I kid him because a lot of times, at least around where we live, it's older. It's kind of like the mid-30s, early 40s black guy that's walking around. He's still got it on, looking like he's, in the FBI or whatever. Not a whole lot of Bluetooths out there anymore. And so I kid Woody. I was like, he's like the late 30s black guy now with his Bluetooth, walking around all over the place. So I don't know if he just got a PS4 today, so maybe he's looking to get online and post some content of his own through his Bluetooth. I think I'll roll one more. I think we'll go lightweight welter. Yeah, I think I'll roll one more, just kind of see what's up, and I might go ahead and call it a night. I got it some OTP league that we're playing in. I didn't pay attention to what this guy's name was. Hope it wasn't the same guy again. If he's playing as Aldo, I'm not going to play, which it looks like he is. So I don't like playing guys that are just going to be like, oh, I just got to be the best guy on there because, it's a game, man. It's an unranked match. I got to win it. Like, I'm just, you're just going out here to have fun. Yeah, you want to win, but, I got to learn how to, defend my takedowns and, try to figure out how to fight these guys that just spam punches over and over again. So, oh shoot. Well, wasn't able to adjust it like I wanted to and take out some of the matchups. So let's see what this guy's gonna roll. Is he gonna go roll with Johnny Bones? Oh, alright, who's he gonna roll with? Mind rolling somebody new. Oh dude, go Chuck Liddell. I'll totally run Dan Hendo. Be slugger versus slugger. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Do it! Yeah. There we go. Old guy versus old guy. Slugging it out. Boom! So this should be fun. Although both of them have a wrestling base, or a wrestling background, in a way. Chuck Liddell, I mean, his Kempo. But he had a wrestling base, and he used it only to defend the takedown. Hendo, great, Olympic Greco-Roman wrestler. Not a big, double leg takedown guy, but both have some wrestling foundations. So hopefully, with us both being, can you hear me? Okay. Got the two old guys with the big right hand squaring off. I was streaming on Twitch. I was commenting as it was coming up. It's funny, I haven't played anybody that's had a headset yet, so this will be fun. You can talk shit when you knock me out here in a little bit. So for you guys following on Twitch, the guy I'm playing is got a headset. He can hear me too, which is kind of weird. You can't do one or the other, but so he's got his buddy over there, I guess, and they're tag teaming. They're talking strategy. So it's the two old guys with the big right hands. Go and see who's going to land the big one first. So far, he's being a little bit more effective than me. All right, let's see what Chuck's got on his back. Oh, he's new and doesn't know how to get up. Yeah, his buddy's telling him how to try to get up, so apparently his buddy hadn't played much. I kind of feel bad. Oh, did I knock him out? That was kind of weak. That was disappointing for the fans. Let's do it again. So that was interesting. I didn't realize that was. I don't know how to change that. You know how to do that? Let me know. Got on and I was hearing the other guy talk, which I guess that makes sense. You know, if you have your headsets on, you can talk. But how do you separate talking to the guys playing versus commenting on your broadcast? So I wasn't expecting that. That was a little weird. I don't know. Could you hear that? Could you hear what was going on? Shoot me a little message in there and let me know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Went 3-3 on the night. Didn't wind up getting into the championship mode. Couldn't get in the championship mode when we did it earlier. I don't know if it was just mine. It was kind of weird. Like Twitch glitched out, so it might have just been a little glitch in my internet. But it wound up getting championship. So went in the quick match. Lost 2 in a row to the same guy using Vitor. Just took me down over and over again, and then bounced back. Winning I guess 4 out of my next. No, won 3 out of my next 4. So finished 3-3. We'll probably get back on tomorrow night, sometime tomorrow. So be sure to follow me at RealMajesty95 on Twitter. If you're following me on Twitch, it's Twitch TV Majesty95 or YouTube.com/Majesty95. And you can also check me out at px1sports.com. All right, you guys have a good one.